The airline advertising senior discounts just charged a 73-year-old woman $600 in hidden fees. And she's not alone. Listen, you just booked what looked like the perfect senior-friendly flight. But after analyzing 200-plus senior travel complaints and speaking with retired airline managers, I uncovered the truth. 8 major airlines are using senior-friendly marketing to lure travelers over 70 into paying more, not less. They advertise senior benefits while quietly removing wheelchair assistance, denying medical accommodations, and hitting you with hidden fees at every turn. The confusion is the strategy they're banking on your booking based on promises they never intend to keep. In this video, I'm exposing all 8 airlines and showing you which ones actually deliver. Stick around because airline number 3 has the worst senior complaint record in the industry. Let's jump in. Number 8, Spirit's hidden fee trap. Here's what Spirit doesn't advertise. Their rock-bottom fares for seniors come with mandatory add-ons that cost more than booking a full-service airline. A 71-year-old retiree booked a $89 Spirit flight from Fort Lauderdale to Chicago, thinking she scored an amazing senior deal. By the time she paid for a carry-on bag, $65, seat selection, $35, priority boarding, $25, and printing her boarding pass at the airport, $10, her total was $224, $40 more than the Delta flight she passed up. Why? Because Spirit's business model targets budget-conscious seniors with advertised low fares, then hits them with fees for every single service that used to be included. Need to check a medical device? That's $65. Want to sit with your travel companion? Another $35 per person. Here's what you do. Calculate the true cost, including bags, seats, and boarding before booking. Compare Spirit's total to full-service airlines with included amenities. Never book Spirit for flights requiring medical equipment or mobility assistance. If you must fly Spirit, bring nothing but a small personal item. Pro tip. Spirit's senior fares are often identical to their regular fares. They just market them differently to attract older travelers. But here's where it gets even worse. Number 7, Frontier charges for medical equipment. This is the airline catching seniors completely off guard with their medical equipment policies. Here's what changed. Frontier now charges for any bag over their tiny personal item size, including CPAP machines, oxygen concentrators, and mobility aids that other airlines transport free. A 6'8" with sleep apnea was charged $99 at the gate for his CPAP machine because it exceeded Frontier's 8x18 by 14-inch personal item limit. When he protested, citing federal disability laws, the gate agent told him he could either pay or miss his flight. He paid. Why the confusion? Frontier's website claims medical devices fly free, but their gate agents use a different interpretation. If your device doesn't fit their underseat dimensions, they classify it as a carry-on bag, subject to fees. Here's your action plan. Print Frontier's medical equipment policy before flying. Arrive 90 minutes early to resolve disputes before boarding. Document your medical device with photos and prescription paperwork. Consider literally any other airline if you travel with medical equipment. The insider secret. Frontier's customer service has zero authority to waive fees. Once you're at the gate, you're stuck. Think that's bad? Wait until you see what this next airline does to senior travelers. Number 6. Allegiant's schedule change scam. Here's what Allegiant hopes you'll never discover. They change flight schedules more than any other U.S. airline, and their senior-friendly rebooking policies are anything but friendly. A retired couple booked Allegiant flights to visit their grandchildren 4 months in advance. 2 weeks before departure, Allegiant changed their flight time by 6 hours, turning their convenient morning arrival into a late-night landing. When they tried to rebook, Allegiant offered only 2 options: accept the new time or pay a $75 per person change fee. Here's the kicker. Other airlines are required to offer free rebooking when they change your schedule. Allegiant found a loophole. They claim schedule adjustments under 4 hours don't qualify for free changes, even though the cumulative changes added up to 6 hours. Here's what you do. Never book Allegiant more than 6 weeks before departure. Screenshot your original flight times immediately after booking. Check your flight status weekly for schedule changes. Demand a full refund if changes exceed 90 minutes, federal requirement. Pro tip. Allegiant operates only 2 to 3 flights per week on most routes. If they change your schedule, your rebooking options are extremely limited. But wait, there's more. Number 5. United's wheelchair wait time disaster. This one surprises even frequent flyers, because United markets themselves as disability friendly. The reality is completely different. Here's what's happening. United has the worst wheelchair assistance record among major U.S. airlines, with average wait times exceeding 45 minutes and frequent no-shows where assistance never arrives. A 74-year-old veteran requested wheelchair assistance for his connection at Newark. After waiting 50 minutes, he missed his connecting flight. United's solution? Rebook him on a flight the next day with no hotel accommodation because the missed connection was his responsibility. Why? Because United outsources wheelchair services to third-party contractors who are understaffed and underpaid. When things go wrong, United claims it's not their fault. Here's your strategy. Request wheelchair assistance but arrive 3 hours early for connections. Document your request confirmation number. If assistance doesn't arrive within 15 minutes, find a gate agent immediately. Consider avoiding United entirely for tight connections requiring assistance. The insider move. United's customer service will offer compensation only if you file a formal complaint within 24 hours. Don't wait. Now, this next airline is even more deceptive. Number 4, American's fake senior discount lie. Here's what American Airlines doesn't want you to know. Their advertised senior discounts are completely fake. Most travelers call an American senior desk expecting special fares. What they get is a customer service rep searching the exact same fares available online with 0 senior-specific discounts. A 69-year-old spent 45 minutes on hold with American's senior travel desk, only to be quoted prices $30 higher than what she found on Google Flights. When she questioned it, the agent admitted they don't actually offer senior discounts, just assistance with booking. Why the deception? Americans discovered that seniors who call are more likely to book higher-priced refundable fares. The senior desk is actually a sales tactic disguised as a benefit. Here's what you do. Never call American's senior desk for pricing. Book directly through their website or app for best prices. Use Google Flights to compare before booking. Ignore any marketing about senior fares. They don't exist. Pro tip. American does offer legitimate senior benefits for wheelchair assistance and priority boarding, just not pricing discounts. But speaking of deceptive pricing, this next airline takes it to another level. By the way, if you're enjoying this, smash that like button real quick. And if you're not subscribed yet, you know what to do. It genuinely helps us keep making these videos for you. Number 3, JetBlue's premium seat scam. This is the airline with the worst senior complaint record that nobody talks about. Here's what JetBlue does. They market even more space seats as perfect for seniors with mobility issues, then charge $50, $100 extra per flight. But here's what they don't tell you. Those seats have less overhead bin space because they're positioned near emergency exits. A 72-year-old paid $89 extra for even more space on a cross-country flight. When she boarded, the overhead bins were full, and she was forced to gate check her carry-on containing her medications. She didn't see her bag for 8 hours. Why? Because JetBlue prioritizes selling these premium seats over actually making them functional for the passengers who need them most. Here's your action plan. Never pay extra for even more space if you're carrying medical items. Board as early as possible to secure overhead space. Request bulkhead seats instead, same legroom, better storage. File complaints immediately when services don't match promises. The insider secret. JetBlue's customer service will refund even more space fees if you complain about bin space issues, but only if you ask within 24 hours. Now, the next 2 airlines are where things get truly outrageous. Number 2, Southwest's boarding position trap. Here's what Southwest's senior-friendly marketing hides. Their open seating policy is a nightmare for travelers over 70. Southwest advertises that seniors can request priority boarding. But here's the catch. You have to qualify for their disability assistance, which requires proving you can't stand in line for extended periods. Simply being over 65 doesn't qualify. A 76-year-old with mild arthritis requested early boarding and was denied because she didn't meet Southwest's strict disability criteria. She ended up in boarding group C, position 47, and got stuck in a middle seat in the back row on a 4-hour flight. Why the confusion? Southwest's marketing implies age-based priority boarding, but their actual policy requires documented disability. Most seniors don't qualify. Here's what you do. Pay the $15 to $25 for early bird check-in on every Southwest flight. Check in exactly 24 hours before departure if you don't buy early bird. Request wheelchair assistance if you legitimately need it. Consider other airlines if you have mobility concerns. Pro tip. Southwest's A-list status earned through frequent flying gives automatic priority boarding, but it requires 25 plus flights per year. And now, the absolute worst airline for senior travelers. Number 1, Delta's Premium Price Budget Service. This is the airline that charges premium prices while delivering the worst senior experience in the industry. Here's what Delta doesn't advertise. They've quietly eliminated most senior-specific benefits while maintaining premium pricing that targets older travelers with disposable income. A retired couple paid $1,847 for Delta Comfort Plus seats from Atlanta to Rome, expecting the premium service Delta advertises. What they got? A 2-hour delay with zero compensation, lost luggage that took 4 days to recover, and customer service that refused to provide meal vouchers because the delay was weather-related. It wasn't. It was mechanical. Why is Delta number 1 on this list? Because they've mastered the art of premium pricing without premium service. Their marketing targets affluent seniors, their prices reflect luxury expectations, but their actual service has declined dramatically since 2023. Here's your complete strategy. Never book Delta's premium cabins. The upcharge doesn't match the service. Purchase third-party travel insurance, not Delta's overpriced coverage. Document everything: delays, lost bags, denied services. File complaints through the Department of Transportation, not just Delta. Consider literally any other airline for international senior travel. The insider secret: Delta's customer service has been outsourced to contractors with zero authority to provide meaningful compensation. You'll get apologies, not solutions. This single airline has generated more senior travel complaints than any other U.S. carrier in the past 2 years. Yet they continue marketing themselves as premium and senior-friendly. Now here's what happens after you avoid these airline traps. Most seniors make critical mistakes at the airport itself that cost them comfort, money, and sometimes their entire trip. Even if you book the right airline, there are 7 airport secrets that separate smooth travelers from those stuck in security lines for hours. I exposed all of them in this video right here. It changes everything about how you navigate airports. See you there.